and welcome back to an episode of TCN. Today we have got ourselves a bottle of the newest Redwood Empire, and I am excited. I want to do a review about it because this one really sounds good. Let's jump into it. Looking over the picture here, obviously nice and picturesque. From my understanding, the Van Duzen is a river in Northern California, thus the water, the lake, the whole, fun of that. Real kicker with this though is that while it is a rye, it has a ton of malted barley in it, 31%. If you've watched my whiskey reviews, you know I love the Foggy Barrel. One of my favorite, that was like kind of their single malt whiskey that they did, and that was phenomenal. So I'm hoping this is just as good. Lots of malt on the nose. It is incredible how much that malt shines through. It's mostly just malt forward with a little bit of that rye grain profile. On the fresh crack here, on the palate, this is nice. Once again, same difference. It is malt forward, rye on the tail, just like the nose. But I will say this, you get a really nice, smooth rye, kind of cinnamon spice, and almost a little bit, in my opinion, almost a little kind of like sweet chocolate from the malt. It's weird. The sweetness off the malt hits my palate a little bit like chocolate. Nothing like heavily defined. It's more sweet than chocolate taste, but it's there and it's really nice, especially on the tail. This is really good. Getting onto the nose doesn't change too much. Once again, it's just that nice sweet malty profile, a little bit of that rye grain, not just that profile. You can tell it's rye. But getting onto the palate, obviously, once again, super simple. It doesn't really get, in my opinion, too complex. It's a very easy sipper. It is just that malty sweetness, rye. You get some nice subtle chocolate notes from the malt, and the rye brings forth a really nice cinnamon it's strong, but it doesn't linger on the palate. The nice thing too is that it really does start to show its rye near the end, because obviously you get that green note, but it also starts to get dry on the palate. When you first crack it, when you first pour it, it's refreshing. It's easy. But as it develops, it's almost changing the point where it stays refreshing. It almost becomes more and more that green comes out, that green flavor note comes out, and it stays refreshing as you're sipping on it. I would definitely recommend this bottle if you like rye, if you like malt, which I do. I like both of them. So this is a great bottle. It's a blend made in heaven, but for some people who don't like rye or don't like malt, maybe this isn't what's for you. But end of the day, I'd say this is probably the best rye out of Redwood, in my opinion. 100%. Is it the best Redwood? No. Is it the best rye? 100%. But that is all we got for this week. Sorry, no cigar review. I was just so excited for this bottle. I wanted to review it. I wanted to get a review out so you people could know and be educated when you see it. Thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you all next time.